and yelled at me and said, "Go away." Audrey came over and she said, "No, everyone's gone."
What was that? Heard a bang.
Had to change my walkie because it went flat.
Hey Sam. Let's see if anything happens to him by himself. Throughout our lives, we've experienced the unexplainable, from apparitions to dark entities, changing our perspectives on the afterlife. Now we seek answers and intend to capture evidence of the paranormal's existence. These are our paranormal experiences. You described the nearby area of the military quite well. What about Roseview? Have you had any experiences or stories about Roseview?
Yeah, my daughters actually won't even go in there at all. My grandson went up there, and my grandson is 19, so he's not a child.
Yeah.
And he's done paranormals and things, and he went up there because he wanted to have a bit of a look up there himself. And he found, he came back down and he was white, and I said, "What's wrong? You know, what's going on?" He said, "It's something up there." And he said, "Nan, there's a little boy in the corner. I can hear him crying." And I went, "No, there's not." He said, "No, I know there's no one there, Nan." He said, "But I could hear him crying." He said, "I wasn't staying there." Out in the back office, we had a staff member who used to live in it was originally, when it was a backpackers, it was the manager's unit flat up there. And she was staying in there. She went on holidays. When she came back, there wasn't a picture on the wall. They were all on the floor or on the bed.
Somewhere through knocked them down.
Yeah, somebody took them down. And when this particular staff member lived there, she could quite often, and she didn't mind, she liked it up there, she loved it, she was really into this stuff, so it didn't faze her. But she said that she could quite often hear someone walking up the hallway because it's a wooden floor, and you could hear the clicking of boots, and it was boots, not shoes, it was boots that you could hear. Yeah. And she said she believed there was Alice, who was it was a guest house. And Alice was in charge of that guest house, and Alice apparently was quite a character. And I've heard a few stories, whether they're right, wrong, or indifferent, I don't know. But yeah, she is still residing there, definitely still residing there. And the little boy, we're not really sure, because we can't really find any history on Roseview, so we're not really sure. Backpackers lived there, they were quite happy. He said that he stayed there with his wife for a little while, and the television would turn off and on, and all this sort of thing, because it was like a hostel, so there was a big room there where everyone used to just sit and watch telly. And it'd just turn off and on for no reason at all, or the sound would go, and then it'd come back on. Just things like that. So there's obviously somebody up at Roseview as well, or numerous people.
It definitely has a different feeling compared to other rooms as well that we've been going through. The closest I can say is 33, 34 and the Roseview there. That kind of, there's someone there. I've described it as you're not supposed to be there, or you're in trouble. That's what it kind of felt like when we were going through those rooms. Like there's someone there. You can tell.
Well, I tell you too, we've got. I'm in charge of the fire alarm up there, and it's an automatic alarm that goes through to a fire, and like an alarm system. And I'll get a phone call. The alarm's going off in your fire alarm in your front room. And I know damn well that there's no reason why it would be, because no one's living there. So I think that is when they're moving around, and maybe, I don't know what would set it off, but something sets off the fire alarm. But it goes off for no reason, and it is serviced regularly, so it's not as though batteries are flat. No, it's fully wired in, so there's no reason for it to go off.
Also with whoever's there is interacting with objects, so either fire alarm. They do lights as well.
Yeah, they do. I can go home of a night and you'll see a light on in the room, and I used to just stop and go back and turn the light off, but now I don't, because the next morning when I come to work it's off anyway.
Yeah.
So it turns itself off and off, so I can't figure why I should get out of the car and go and turn it off.
Yeah.
So that just turns itself off. You know, I mean, the place is alarmed as well. So yeah, there's no reason for some of the stuff that goes on there. And there's been a lot of stories. There was a story that I was told, whether it's right or not, is that when the backpackers was there was a bloke that was causing a few problems. So they said to him, look, go, we don't want you here. And he kept coming back. And he knocked on the door, and they said he ended up in the rose bush over the balcony.
Right, so something like
pushed him out, but no one went to the door, and all he was doing was singing out because he was stuck in the rose bush. So who pushed him out and whatever, that was just a story I've heard. I mean, I don't know whether that's fact or not.
Yeah. With these sort of encounters, I guess, with whoever's up there, would you say that they happen more when people are by themselves? Or it doesn't really
matter, I don't think. I think, well, no one's lived at Roseview now for probably a good 2 years, maybe a little bit longer. And they've pretty well left to themselves up there now, so they can do whatever they like. The activity, we've had like other paranormals up there, and they have picked up activity there, quite big activity. And so I don't know whether it means if people that haven't lived there for a long time, so they've got the run of the house, which is what makes them happy. Yeah. So once you go in there, you may not get the reception that you're looking for.
It's probably why when we go in there, we feel like we're in trouble, because they've had the run of the mill. You know, it's their house. It is their house now. Yeah. It's not a hostel anymore. No one else lives in there. It's probably why we got that feeling of we're invading.
You're invading.
Yeah. And that's what it kind of felt like, really.
Oh, did we bring that other camera back up? I was going to set up in there, wasn't it?
Whoops.
Yeah, we did.
What was that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I never thought about that. I just brushed it off.
What was that? Hello?
Come from over that area.
Have a look.
Could have been. Oh. Get that one going too, I reckon. What?
There was a noise out here, but I think it was like a bird or something. What was that? You hear that? It's like a.
No, I didn't hear that at all.
That was the door making a weird noise. So I heard a noise. It was like a.
Was it from behind us?
I'm not sure. It wasn't that. Who's down here?
I'll turn these lights.
We'll start turning all the cameras on because we need to get them all going and sync them. Is that good?
See that? I can see down there and that, but if you switch it off, I can't see in there.
While it could be possibly contamination, I must note that we are on the other side of the house and you can hear our muffled voices. The captured audio seems to emit from a closer proximity and overlaps with our own distant voices. It also sounds like a small boy, but again, this could be contaminated evidence and not paranormal. What do you think? at the moment is doing a bit of observation of upstairs. Put a trigger object there, as well as a Tesla exciter. Soon we'll put some more trigger objects up there, such as like the glowy balls, the cat balls, and put it around the bunny, for instance, and
maybe
just
turn it on.
And turn it on as well, because that thing, the bunny/kangaroo will speak. Then we'll move the Tesla exciter downstairs and rotate it around for a little bit before we'll get involved in it. Encourage them to communicate via getting some energy from the Tesla exciter. We've also got an EM pump downstairs.
At the bottom of the stairs.
At the bottom of the stairs, so that general direction. Just at the bottom of the stairs, also doing the exact same thing. So I'm just going to observe for a bit. Heard another little bump. I do want to go. I'll quickly go just open the door a little bit. Fight the urge to go out there and check it out. Just because I want to give them time to kind of adjust.
Yeah.
If anyone's here.
Just to suss things out.
Suss it out. I don't want to keep scaring them off.
Yeah.
If anyone's here. Who's out here bumping around? There's a car outside. If anyone's here bumping around, can you please do it again? Oh shit! Oh.
What was that?
Who was that? This is a really interesting capture. Following the very audible bang, something seemingly responds to my question. However, I seem to cut the capture off 3/4 through its sentence. I also must admit that I did have my hand on the door initially, so it didn't slam. Wanting to check if the door slammed by itself, we went to check the sunroom camera. However, our camera facing the door from the sunroom stopped recording. Later that night, we thought that it was an error on our part. However, Sam began recording earlier during our setup, as we'd experienced activity the night before when setting up the investigation. Sam unknowingly records him setting up the same sunroom camera, which clearly shows that it was recording just 20 to 25 minutes prior. Did something stop the recording? Or could it be just some unknown error? Come on.
I heard the door bang. Oh, that one there.
Yeah, it was like a... Oh, no way! Look how stiff that is! Oh! That was really impressive.
Wow, that was amazing.
That scared the absolute crap out of me. Good job. Because I was like here, I think. I was here. And look, I'm leaning against it now.
And there's no way you pushed up that hard.
But that was already open like that though.
Yeah.
It was already opened. So that's why I'm not sure that was actually me. And I didn't bang it like that. Like, even if, say if I was leaning against it like this.
Yeah.
Leaning against the door. There's no way it would go like enough to do this with my foot to make it happen. It was even louder than that. It was like a hit up the top.
Yeah,
It was up the top. No, that was not me. Even if, let's say my foot accidentally hit that, down here on the bottom sounds different than up on the top like this. And it sounded like on the top. Who did that banging noise? Can you come towards me and speak into this little tiny device in my hand? If there's anyone here, can you light that ball up in front of the kangaroo? You can do it. Can you light that little ball up in front of the toy? That little one right there. If there's a little boy here or Alice, you can feed off that energy we're putting out. Still, we're going to put it out for a little bit longer. Just so you guys can communicate with us. Okay, we'll leave you alone for a little bit. And you can go investigate and have a play with your toy. Okay. We'll head back down and observe for a bit longer. We're up here now. We're not downstairs. We're up here to talk to you. Hopefully you're used to us. We just didn't want to upset you or anything. That's all. We've got these things in front of us. Some cool items. Some gear that you can actually use to talk to us. Do you know how to use them?
This camera's already half dead.
How's that camera already half dead? That camera should not be half dead. We haven't been filming enough with it. Out of everything, this one should be half dead.
Yeah, you film more than that one.
I've got
only 2 bars left on this set.
For some reason, this camera's got full battery again. Did you do this? Did you make our cameras drain? Did you drain the batteries of our cameras? Oh, Sam's camera, really? Mine's great. You gave more power to me, which is weird. I don't know how that happened, but...
The only thing I can think of is we haven't charged this one today, where we've charged that one.
No, I charged both. Is anyone in the corner of the rooms? Who's in this corner? Is there any boys in here? Upset children? Someone said they saw you. You looked upset. We're just worried. That's all. Are you okay?
No, just dropped to 1 bar.
What?
1 bar battery.
You just suddenly dropped a 1 bar battery.
Yeah.
We haven't been we have not been filming long enough to actually get that far.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No.
I was filming the entire time when we were doing the observation here.
Yeah.
Logically, mine should be more flat than yours. But it's not. Mine's actually full bars. Which is weird, because we haven't been charging these since we got here. In this particular building. They were charged prior, which is strange. Who's draining the batteries? Can you tell us your name at least? We can't hear you, just remember that. We have a real hard time hearing you. Anyone out in the hallway? Might just turn it off, because it sounds like it's dying to me. I'm just going to put the K2. I'll put it in a little crack like here. Whoever slammed that door downstairs, I'm pretty sure you're capable of moving a little tiny plastic ball. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll get this another EVP session up here. EVP session upstairs in the Roseview House. What's the time? Time is...
Nearly 20 past 10.
Nearly 20 past 10. Okay. Are you sad? Bird outside. Are you happy to see us here? Just the REM pod turning off. Not REM pod, sorry. Mel turning off. There's a little boy here. If there is, what's your name? Are you afraid of us? There's no need to be afraid. Review. Didn't hear anything in that either. We'll go grab the REM pod. I keep forgetting we have a REM pod.
Yeah.
So
One actually works.
one actually works because one got broken and we were trying to repair it and then had to get another one. I'll go grab it. Try to get Alice or whoever it is to interact with these things in front of you because it might not. Maybe it might shoot. They might talk to you. I don't know.
Maybe because
maybe I upset Alice. Okay.
Car going past. Just kick that plastic so that could rustle. As it is, I can hear it a little bit, the plastic. Stan's gone back downstairs. Is there anybody up here with me? Are you up here, Alice?
Does it Sam do anything in the room? Put this over here and I'll go grab.
Are you able just to kick that little ball on the floor? One next to the lollipop? Or even just take the lollipop. It's there for you to have.
Huh.
Bang, that was probably Stan. Come on. There's only one of us up here now. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're not going to hurt you. We're just here to talk to you. Come on, do you want to show yourself to us? Don't you want to be a little bit mischievous? Play a couple of games? Stan's coming back again. Do you want to show yourself to me before he comes upstairs? Maybe throw that little ball at him to scare him.
Hi. Back. Hello? Can you walk towards us and stand in the doorway? And you can come give me a high five. Then give me a high five.
Poor old Stan's a bit upset now.
Anyone there?
Anyone downstairs want to make any noise while we're up here?
What was that? You see that? It was like a flash of light. It was like a flash of light. When I saw it with my eyes, it wasn't through the camera. What's that? What's down there?
What, towards the stairs?
Yeah.
Car headlights through the skylight? Or?
Maybe. Yeah, I just saw a flash of light. It was just like right, if looking towards the stairs, and I saw it with my eyes.
Well, I can't see the car, but I could hear it.
Yeah, I did hear a car. Possibly could be a car.
I'd come up on both cameras if it was.
Yeah.
Something to review.
Are you a ball of light? Is that how you travel around? Like energy? Can you show yourself? Saw it again. Was this a psychic manifestation for only my eyes to see? Or simply, was it an ambient light source reflecting from my glasses? While we can never know about this manifestation without solid evidence, we can logically assume that the second explanation would be likely if there was a bright ambient light source reflecting from behind me. However, my glasses have anti-reflection lenses, and at this stage in the investigation, we are standing in complete darkness. Is it like a light out the window, or?
Yeah. See, I can't see anything from this angle.
Yeah, I saw a light again. It was like, it kept flashing.
It wouldn't come through that.
Let's go have a look. Hold on. I keep seeing it like around here. Around this spot here. Is there a window in there? Oh, that's not really. It's not going to come through like.
Definitely not. The only thing I can think of is that.
It can come through there.
Actually, to get headlights through that, you'd be struggling.
Why do I keep seeing like a light? Maybe we'll move into this room.
Yeah.
This one here. Okay, we'll grab the gear, slightly move it. Let's move into the other room. Since maybe no one's in this room, I don't know. Some people say that they've seen people in the windows or something in the windows upstairs. That one right there. I wasn't looking at it. That one right there, okay? You stand in that window, do you? Why do you stand in the window? What are you looking for? If you're looking for someone, can you touch the green light in the doorway? Are you looking for someone? Oh, here we go. I'll do some knocking. Can you knock back? Heard a knock then. Can you knock back? What was that? You hear that?
Yeah.
Was that a voice?
Sounded like a bang downstairs.
It was like a...
Yeah.
I'll keep knocking. I normally would go chase the bang, but it seems very like the activity's not a lot, and I don't know if us being near it just stops it from happening.
We'll get a directional eyes from the other cameras anyway.
Yeah, I think it sounded like it came down from where the kitchen is. Hello? Oh, couple steps. Hello? Oh, couple steps. Who's there? Not setting off the alarms. Could be the building.
Could be. There was a few within about 30 seconds.
So we're going to put down a really annoying trigger object. So we're going to head downstairs and have a bit of a break and then get back to it. Beep, beep, beep. Returning upstairs, we failed to capture any responses initially, but managed to capture a potential female voice responding to a question. Can you tell us this room number?
Yeah, what's this number up here on the door?
Can you tell us?
Ooh.
What?
I just saw a light.
Saw a light.
It looked like it sort of just went up and past the camera.
Yeah, I told you.
Like a little normal.
Yeah, but with your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you there's like I've been seeing. I saw it twice.
Yeah.
It
It
was,
was like pretty much above the sensor and next to the light, isn't it?
no. And the thing is, as well, you can't. There's no visible light for us.
No.
Like that's
Like,
so.
it was
That's it was like that. Hold on, I'll turn off the night vision. Just see.
Was that you I just saw?
That's what we're seeing. Right.
Makes me wonder.
Why?
I just saw a reflection of that on that back wall, but
Oh, there is a little tiny. Hold on. You get this. You see gas.
oh, no, I can't see that at all.
What's that?
That's where he was standing.
I was standing a bit further back. I was probably about
Yeah.
here,
No, it definitely wasn't that there.
and I was doing probably that at times, panning across. Like it gives off a little tiny bit of light, but it's not a lot. Was it a concentrated bit of light?
It was sort of like what we see on the camera, like the little round all dust thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something like that, but it it would be like a round kind of light.
Yeah.
It was very quick.
Yeah, very quick. That's the first time I've ever seen him in my eyes.
Yeah. Can you show yourself again? What was that? That was a bit different.
Do you want us to go in the other room?
Yeah, it's in this area here.
Yeah.
This is where I keep seeing it. Do you come into this room, do you? This is where you live?
Do you want to try and show yourself to us?
It's on the ground. You can touch it, make it go off. That'd be fantastic. What do you say about that? Ooh, what was that?
There's something.
It was like a couple words, like yeah, something like that. 3 words, 2 words. Sorry, I can't hear you. It's too fast for me. There's either a couple syllables, like 3 syllables in the word, maybe.
Yeah.
A couple words. Was that a yes? Capturing nothing else upstairs, we turn our focus to the manager's kitchen and lounge room areas downstairs. If you're really here and want to talk to us, there's a green light in the ground. What do you say about that? If you want to come do it, and come touch that green light.
We know you like turning lights on. If you touch it, you'll turn some lights on.
I bet you can't do it. That was a bit funny. Oh, I just felt someone come up to my right. Who's that?
Is there anybody here next to Stan?
Oh. While initially the capture was thought to be possibly a bug, hence the insect guide for your own review, the insect or anomaly seems to appear out of nowhere and also disappear within frame. Furthermore, the hallway camera that's looking towards the kitchen, which is where this anomaly is heading towards, isn't captured on that particular camera. I just saw something. Could have been dust.
What, about there?
Yeah,
I saw that with my eyes.
with your eyes.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know whether it was the light off the IR.
Was it in the doorway?
It looked like it was about here.
Yeah.
It looked like it was about here.
Yeah, and it went up. It went up.
I was sort of myself.
Because I felt someone come up to me like this.
Yeah.
Like I was assuming and someone did this. Like that on my right.
Alright.
That's why I felt like a little indent.
Was that you we just saw?
trying to come up and say hello?
Oh, what's that noise? Alright, finish that off a sec. Put some music on. See if we get a reaction. It's just all about seeing what they like and dislike, and we can't hear them. Whoever's here. What is that anyway?
The Doobie Brothers.
I have no idea who they are. Okay. There's some good vibes, I guess.
When did she say this place was built?
I don't think she did.
1960s or something.
Oh, 50s. But it doesn't mean that, like...
Do you like the music?
If you like the music, come into the middle of the room and dance. Where that ball is.
If you don't like it, try and turn the music off. Try and drain the battery until it stops working. Would really like to see you again.
What the hell? I just gained a bar in power again. I was like on 1 bar and I'm back to 2. I don't know what's going on there. Are you giving me power? I went back to a bar. Like, I had 1 bar. I'm like, I'm going to have to change batteries soon. And now I'm back to 2. Yeah, it's gained 2 bars since we've started the investigation. I haven't had to change the battery yet. And we've been going for, what, 5 hours? 5 to 6 with a bit of a break in between. Like, it has been on and off, but still, yours died and yours has got the same battery. You gotta go to that green light and touch it. Touch the antenna on that device on the floor. I'm pointing straight to it, that one down there. Just go touch it. We can change the song if you like. So head back, grab more gear.
I'm not doing John.
Okay, we'll be back in a few more minutes.
Like sort of panned away and panned back, and it was still there,
Okay.
and then disappeared. It come up in green, and you're in red.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, I know it maps in. It does like a certain amount of things it can map in. Okay, it's got the REM pod over there with the ball as well. We mapped something with the SLS camera. Then you can sit back on the couch for us.
Light flashing
What?
on the.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what that means either. I'm not too sure if it means it's getting a flat battery, but it's going off, so. Oh, we don't need that.
Well, something new.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that.
We haven't really used it yet.
Go on, don't be afraid. I just felt someone touch my back. I thought I was bumping into something.
Could be the. Maybe.
No, I'm not really. Look, I'm not near it. I thought it was near it though. That's why I didn't do anything.
I don't like I get cold breezes, but it could be anything.
It's because we're in like a room that's full of like
shonky windows.
and also, well, lots of other doors and rooms.
Yeah.
Did you just touch me? You hear something you said?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
is that a yes? Maybe we want to face this way? Because it was over near you.
What was?
The voice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Where'd you hear it?
Like there,
Oh,
that area.
it's in between us. Oh, it's creepy because it's here, like next to me. Then.
Or
How about you touch Sam?
yeah. Do you want to, or even go stand next to Stan, side by side. See who's the tallest.
I bet I'm taller. Let's go into that room.
Which one?
That one there. So we're at the moment we just moved to another room that's sort of just off.
Yeah, the sunroom.
It's like it's like a sunroom, but not quite.
Oh no, the other end's a sunroom. Yeah, no, I'm getting mixed up.
Just because it's got a flat, like if someone comes and walks right in front of us right now, we're able to see them. So it's like no chair or anything's gonna
No,
get
a
in the
flat
way.
wardrobe, a door.
Yeah, they're less likely to map it in.
Starting to feel funny in here too.
Yeah.
Are you in the room with us?
So we've got what I can see, what we can physically see you with, and we've got what we can measure you with. How does that sound? Gonna have to go out again. See if we get anything with it. Is this your house? Do you like people coming here? That was weird. Just because it's a constant sound over quite a few frequencies, so I'm a bit, maybe. The only other evidence that we capture while in that room is a very quick 20 milligauss reading.
Right, is there anybody in this bedroom?
What was that? A little bump on the ground. Over here? So you walking around? It was like just over here in the corner.
Yeah.
Just over there.
Yeah.
Go around and just take photos. One of the last things now.
Yeah.
Just smash out photos and look at them. Smash out photos, look at them.